You're watching that double show, that double show, that double show. You're watching that double show today.
Ask me anything, and I might give you an answer.
How?
Why?
Where?
When?
What?
Whom?
Yeah, it's really dusty. On this episode of the show, we're at the farmer's market. I'm here selling my art. Tony's here playing guitar and not talking. Yes? Is yes the correct answer? What is art? What is 7 plus 7? What is the meaning of oak trees? Alright, let me start. I'm gonna get back up here. We ran into him the poet.
Hola, hola. Him the poet. It stands for healing in mind, because that is why I do everything that I do. Whether it's poetry, I make clothes. They got affirmations in the clothes. I even cook, but it's vegan food now, because I heal, right? But support Virginia. Just support Virginia. She doing great things. We doing great things. Love.
Whoa, I didn't see the camera there. Hey, what's up?
I love to be in this place.
And I'll pop an alien, a little bitty alien, and it sounded just like
I am the alien, the little alien, and my name's Alien.
I made the bell go crazy.
For what? I've never heard it go off this for this long.
And then it does this?
I've never heard this before.
What time? Wait, so earlier we heard this bell ringing. Turns out this is the rope right here. Listen. You hear that? I'm ringing a bell, baby. Oh, yeah. What's up, man?
I have a question for you. Do people ever sing the Frosted Flakes song to you since you're Tony?
I actually sing it every morning.
It like randomly popped into my head like 2 days ago. I was like, he's like Tony Tiger, the other famous Tony.
It falls in these whorls like that when you see it in the marsh. Put it down, I let it dry, and I took all the little holders out and put my cyanotype paper on top, flipped it over, and exposed it.
wow, that's like amazing.
It was a lot of work. Get some little seeds in there from the grasses. Arranged it and nailed, had these little fasteners that I kept it while it dried to kind of keep that shape.
And this is the natural grass from the marsh, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm actually getting famous. How many times in the world
You got recognized.
random museum and people are like, wait a minute, aren't you that one guy? Oh yeah, I am that guy. I forgot.
So what's this museum called again? Portsmouth Art and Culture Center. Yeah, that's it. This place is really nice. You can tell the windows are old because of the warpedness.
Yeah, they're all wobbly. There's a little cookie.
Looks so good. I want a cookie.
You go get some more cookie?
No,
You eat this?
it's not vegan. It's all right.
And then they got that video playing right there.
Ooh, I like these doors.
Let's go through them.
Let's do it. We can go wherever we want.
What is this?
Alarm will sound.
Push me to the door.
Cool. I don't know if cool is the right word to describe.
We're gonna watch this movie, but this dude won't sit down in the front. Yo, it's Jim. He did used to look good back then. This is just all about black people not being able to go down the street. What would work is if y'all weren't so racist. Look at this racist. Look at the dude with the.
They all look racist.
They look funny. They don't even look real.
They're all like.
Look at this. The street that we were just on, literally. Look at all the people that can't even come down the street. Look at what they're met with. They were met by police. This isn't a parade. We're just walking down the street.
The craziest thing is that it's literally right here.
Right outside.
Yeah.
We are walking through history constantly. But look at what we are, though. Mexican and black. The brown people are taking over. Better watch out.
At a farmer's market run by a police officer. We're so welcome now.
On the inside, I'm black. But I'm really, hola chiquito. You know me, I'm Jose Frito. Hey, how y'all doing?
This is a history lesson that
Very.
we should send all the children in Florida.
What's happening in Florida right now?
They're banning books that tell anything about the truth
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
because they don't want the kids to be bothered.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I've been hearing about
That's how
that.
we have
And
a
the
terrible.
parents have organized now into these organizations that are trying to ban books. You know, I'm just waiting for a judge to say, okay,
That ain't working.
what relieves you of the responsibility to tell your own kids what you want them to read and not read, and stop telling other people's children?
Man, Miss, thank you. What's your name, Miss?
I'm Mary Carew.
Mary Carroll. Ooh, I like that. You are excited with it.
I do hypnotherapy.
What the? Can you have a card or
cool.
anything?
I
I've been
do.
trying to get into some hypnotherapy.
I do.
Thank you,
My practice is called the Same
The same. What
I like that
I
name.
I got it from a friend of mine in California.
I'm Tony C. What you see
Say
is
that again.
Tony C.
Tony C.
What you see is what you get.
I love it.
Nothing more, nothing
I love
less.
it. I love it.
And I'm Jada. Miss Jada.
Isn't she?
Thank you.
You should get an agent.
Shoot, I'll come see you, Miss.
Okay.
I will come. Thank you for this. I hope you have a beautiful.
Everybody else is having a hard time with things that happened to them in the past. Just
Thank you, Miss. Y'all ladies stay beautiful.
thank you.
Mary Curl. That was dope. So, in the expanse of the cosmos, we find that our minds are simultaneously at the center of the universe and on the outside of the universe at any given time. How is my mind the center of the universe and your mind the center of the universe at the same time? It's a duality for polarity that we're calling into each other. When you can't figure something out, go silent. Be quiet. Shh. Stop judging everybody. Stop telling them what they're doing right and what they're doing wrong. We've literally made history on a street because somebody believed in something. Stand up for what you believe in. Stop telling people what they need to do. Focus on yourself. What you see is what you get. I hope you see some good stuff. Crazy.
We was filling up on it.
Your energy is awesome.
Y'all's is. I think it's open. I think it opens at 6
Oh,
or
I
7.
hope it's open.
Let's just walk by it and look.
Yeah. Checking out the High Cup Let's see.
They have a box to it.
Artist Coffee Shop. It might. We should have checked the hours.
Right.
Is it open? I don't know. Is this it?
Who's up in there, miss? Hey.
It's creepy, to be honest. So
It's
I
creepy?
just left.
felt like I was gonna get kicked out, so I just there, ran down.
Was it creepy in there at the top?
I don't know. I just heard a guard barking. I left whatever they ordered.
Oh my god. So creepy.
Maybe it's not open.
Yeah, it don't look like it is.
Yeah.
I think it opens at 6. How long you been doing this, man?
A couple months. I got 4 videos. It's Virginia Bushman.
Virginia Bushman.
Yeah, check me out.
Yeah, Virginia Bushman. Say what's up, man. Oh yeah, can I get a little? Yeah, Virginia Bushman. What you see is what you get. Bam. There it is. Right
TikTok,
there.
YouTube,
Everything.
You guys look great, by the way.
Thank
man.
you.
All right.
What do you do to stay hydrated?
I gotta cover the name because I don't sponsor them, but you gotta drink that aloe vera.
I used to drink aloe. Is that the chunks in it? The aloe chunks. That's how you know it's legit.
It's just that texture that makes it
It's like having
so
pulp.
good.
It's like having pulp in your orange juice, you know?
You know, and that's why I love boba. I love boba. Like, yeah, give me some boba tea.
You need some texture in your drinks.
Yeah.
We're at Waterside right now.
Man.
About to head over to the Contemporary Arts Network for an art show.
It looks beautiful out here. It looks mad beautiful out here.
It's
We're
a
by the
perfect
water.
day.
We went to go see some boats. Some
I
pretty
lost you
expensive
guys.
yachts. You did. You definitely
Yeah, I
did.
called Tony. I said, "Where are you?" And he said, "I'm in the middle." And I was like, "The middle of what?"
Yo, yeah.
Come on.
No,
He
we
said the
went-
silver boat. I was like, "There are a lot of silver
There
boats."
is a
out
lot
here."
of silver boats. He was not specific. The silver boat at the end, which
Yeah.
actually was an Italian yacht, and it's above $600,000. You would not be seeing me buy that or drive that.
We're gonna have a concert on an Italian
On the boat?
Yeah.
We got to. We gotta have fireworks so
cool.
people notice. Like they're gonna be like, where the music coming from? We gotta have it on a day where
Something in the
everybody's
water. The
something in
new something
I
in the
like
water.
that. Give me high five. We gotta do that. If you watching this, please sponsor that.
Like I always do, just walking in places. And they're like, "Are you with the thing?" It's Pauly D's birthday. He's DJing here right now. And yeah, we just like accidentally walked in with him. Sorry, Pauly D. And then when I got to the thing, I was like, I thought we were going to the bathroom. And then he's like, "Bro, get the fuck out of here." Or the security's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Just use the restroom right there." They looked at me like, "Go to the Blue Moon place." I'm like, "It's right there. I don't give a fuck about these people. Go DJ, do your thing." Well, let me go pee pee, please, because I gotta go pay back.
Hello.
Can I take it in?
Hey, what's up?
Hey Jada, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Alright, is this your doper show that you have?
Yes, yes. And you're all on it.
Doper show.
Yes.
Are we the Doper Show?
We are.
QR codes on it.
I'm tessellating through the matrix. We at the art show.
Yusef came and, you know, kind of brought spirit into that and floated around it and all that. All of their experiences here for the week were very different. Because Yusuf was here, he's a Muslim, he was here for the last week of Ramadan. So he was fasting, I was taking him to the mosque, then the Eid happened while he was here, so it was like, that was a thing. Then like Patricia came, she's Vietnamese, and the last day of her residency was the anniversary of the Vietnamese Civil War, you know, or independence. Ironically, her dad sent her to meet an organization, a Vietnamese organization that one of our co-founders is the chair of, and she had no idea.
Isn't that crazy?
Cool. That's crazy.
Like, how much
And they're based in DC, yeah. And he lives in DC. But he co-founded the organization. He just moved up there like a year and a half ago. Wow.
Yeah,
So
it was
like
a lot of magic.
crazy stuff. Both of their parents
couldn't make it up. Like,
both of their parents are
level of
both
magic.
refugees. You know what I mean? So it was bananas. And so like how Patricia interpreted what was going on was the most interesting. Because it happened at the end. Her interpretation was young, Eurocentric white sculptor comes and lays down his interpretation, which is obstacles and booby traps.
And then doesn't really leave you with a lot of context.
Right. Yusef was going through some personal stuff too that were like certain personal obstacles that he had to hurdle while he was here. looking at these booby traps as things to move around and how he was then interpreting that. Like you see this pole vaulter. I sometimes feel like a damn pole vaulter. It's a crazy obstacle, but it's so elegant when it's done. It looks like it's done so seamlessly. Yeah. But it's dangerous as fuck. I felt like that's a symbol for artists coming up in Hampton Roads, also black people in Hampton Roads. Yusuf was sucking the energy out of the area and into these works. And this piece, for instance, is one of my favorites. This is actually a collaboration between Yusuf and my baby son.
Whoa. Yeah, he would do that. He would do that.
I'll give everybody a few moments to like try to decode this. You know? I'll walk away, then I'll come back in a minute.
It's a message that you will all know and understand.
It's a recognizable message that you've seen propagandized often.
Contemplation.
It says Black Lives Matter again and again and again and again. Broken up and rearranged. He hates the statement, and as a black person, I can feel where he's coming from with that, right? But at the same time, it's a statement that is necessary and intrinsically true. But it's like, do we have to say it? This is like him saying it because it needs to be said without having to say it. And Patricia's way of tying this all together, reading this whole room, reading this show, reading everybody's work, and reading the area. Like what's happening with these diagonal lines here, right? So her first thing was that she noticed was like heavy pink. She noticed pinks like crazy, and then she also noticed these lines getting the tie into the water. So the first thing that Patricia worked on while she was here was this painting.
She went and found that thing.
Right. Well, she painted on top of a pre-existing drawing, right? Sort of symbolizing the marine life of the area. She was telling me that like she hates the color. She was reading pink in the show, like the way Charlie painted that rusty, jagged metal beam that could easily hurt somebody. Painted it pink, right? She reads it like subtle violence. So her interpretation of like the marine life, the marine history of the area, and this like violence that people can somehow ignore and deal with, right? She's related that back to Vietnamese boat refugees. Looking at the stories of marine life and slavery and black people of the area, paralleling that with the migration and traumas of migrants in different areas. And so she did this performance where she took these two crates, symbolizing the wooden boats, like the wooden boats that her parents migrated from Vietnam to America on. And then she found this pink rope. She went to the G.I. Joe store because she noticed how much military was around the area, right? So she wanted to tribute to that, but wanted to add that somehow. Sort of mimicking her parents and her ancestors' journey over it. She tied these pink ropes together and then drug them from our backyard where she found them to the James River. The discussion about that, was some of what the James River is known for, i.e. The Willie Lynch letters being presented there. Cultures, ethnicities, how they make it across waters, and why, He's
teaching me how to work without rules. Definitely. Just because I've been in such a design space and as a business owner and I make a product every day the same way, like design a certain way, I have to just kind of break out of that. Like,
did you ever go to art school?
I dropped out of film school.
Okay, I was gonna say, because when you take art classes, it's like, this is how you do it, this is how you draw it, and then you have to remember that you're supposed to be creative.
See, I think my mom is more, I feared her more than I did school authority, but she trained me on how to sew. Now I'm learning how to just fucking not care.
Be loose with it,
Just the freedom to be. And so every time he comes in the room and I'm working, I'm like, you said no rules. He's looking at it, he's like, yeah, but, so I'm just testing the boundaries of it.
People that he knows and loves. This is Coronation of the King. If you look up there, you can see a face. It's supposed to be like a king sitting on a throne, but it's subtle, obviously, and very abstract. But here's right here. Yeah. Yeah, he started working on these when we lived in California because we moved a lot. We were living in LA. We only stayed there for a year. And so it was like hard because he didn't have a studio space. So he had to work in a material that he could wrap up quickly and move. So that's what made him start producing these works, which have been like the best works he's ever made now. So
I didn't even notice the person. That's cool. Now that I see it.
and there's even like imagery.
Oh yeah.
Imagery, like paper that was glued down and then sewn in as well.
That's really cool.
Yeah, like my grandmother's shirt is in here. Yeah, that's the cool part, is like the total connection to his story, the story of so many other people, all woven together, you know.
And the more you look at it, the more you see. I didn't even see those faces up there. So many
it's hard
little
to get-
details jump out.
It's hard to like focus on one thing, so you can like get lost in it. You know? Yeah. But this is like so massive, like swallowing.
Growls at you like,
There's gold in there too.
yeah.
I never even noticed that.
Checking this out. And that's you right there.
Wait. That's you?
Let me know. These are all in our collection. We have a collection.
That was the first piece that grabbed my eyes. Like,
a museum and maybe
what?
to show where the artists.
Oh, no,
Well, we were just talking about it. It's a person when you get closer, and then there are all these little details.
The secret bookshelf. Sound room.
Which one of y'all got that? Need a little piece of that, my brother. Just a little blunt.
I got you.
This is where we wanted to come.
I'm like,
So I have to ask. We're here with DK.
Oh man.
Here with DK, one of the biggest artists in the city.
Got the orange shades on, you know, you may have seen him before. What's going on?
So this is your art piece over here.
Yes, over here as we're walking. Love this piece.
Yeah, that one's really cool too. Yeah, no.
But yeah, this right here.
How long did it take you to complete?
To complete this, right?
So sharp and like
Thank you. Yeah.
super clean.
Worked on this off and on for a couple weeks, maybe like 3 weeks. And this is one of my like early works that kind of started the direction of the style that I'm like known for now. I've always worked in like black and white, but you know, I started off doing like portrait painting. I took a trip to art gallery. It's really inspired this like new direction. This was in 2015. I had an ex-girlfriend that went to VCU. And she was like, you know, I'm having a show, and do you want to come down with me? I said, okay. I had like a day to decide. I was like, why not? I dropped everything I had going on. You know, had like work the next day. I was like, bump that. You know, I'm gonna go down to Florida. So I went down to Florida, and was seeing works by these artists that I've been studying in college, you know, for years, and I'm like, it's just a different impact. Seeing some of the abstract works and how they like evoke emotion, I was like, I have to do this. Came back to Hampton Roads. Oh yes, coming in. What's going on? Coming in.
I was trying not to distract you.
To the YouTube. Well, she's a part of it now.
The other Jada.
For YouTube right here, you know, amazing.
Yes, the other artist named Jada in this city.
You're on the YouTube show now. Just giving them a backstory on this painting.
Oh, this painting that you did? Is this new?
No, this is
old. Maybe I've never seen it before.
All paintings are new.
Sorry,
Some ways, but it is quite old. It's from 2016. Titled Right Choice. Up in the right hand corner, my right hand, you know, was placed. So Asa is definitely like, you know, mentoring, like my direction and where I should go. Black and white to me has always represented duality of life, two opposing things. In my life, it was always about how I respond to the different things that happen. Basically, just to convey that in the work and to evoke emotion.
Do you freehand everything?
Yes, everything's free-handed. Aside from the circles, I use different stencils. I go to the thrift store, I collect anything that's round, pots, bowls, anything. And I use that for stencils. I have cut out, you know, sheets of paper, whatever I can get my hands on from round objects. But everything else is all freehand. Even for like my mural work, I can never project anything. I never really pre-plan. Everything is like, I respond to the shapes I put down. True expression.
Love it.
Decaying from the past. But thank you for your time. You're watching Dope for TV. Make sure you tune in
DK in here. Yeah, look at the shades. Not the shades. Yeah, matter of fact, man, put them on.
Oh, cool. That's an artist right there.
That DK on the wall. DK on the wall. Let me see it all. Black and white.
That's an artist if I've ever seen one.
Check out the back of the shirt.
Ooh, that's cool.
Not my design, Stussy, but you know.
A skateboard was like, you need to find the girl with the dog. We found her twice.
There's an elevator over there.
We're at what, the Veal? We're at the fucking Veal.
The Veal?
Is it just the Veal? The Veal made me do it. The Veal made me do it.
I'm not asking you questions anymore.
Please don't. I'm on super shrooms right now.
Started off in heaven and we're going up to hell. This place, dope or no?
It's oak. It needs a D. It gets an OPE rating. Somebody's calling us, Jada. Who's that?
My friend Leah.
What the heck? How did y'all get up there?
Take us! Come right back.
Come back.
Of course they would be here.
Right? They're all everybody we know.
Everybody we know was here.
Our whole family's here.
That was a great way to end the day.
Jada! I mean, they're not even doing nothing up there really with like kind of dancing. They have actual